Hey guys, so I just wanted to kind of make an update video, I guess, or like talking about kind of what's going on right now. So, first order of business, this Squire Strat that I think was my last video on. I don't know, but anyways, I decided to sticker it with all my favorite bands, front and back, and I painted the back cover. If I didn't already say that. In the other video, and then I'm thinking of getting some black pickup covers and knobs and stuff, and just keeping the pickguard white, because I think it would look super cool like that. And I do like the single coils in this one. I think they sound pretty nice. Um, anyways, yeah, so that's kind of to get that out of the way. Anyways, so the other thing I wanted to talk about is my band. And yes, me and a couple of friends started a band. We're called the Forsaken Loners. It's super cheesy, because we wanted to make fun of emo bands, but yet still be sort of an emo band, I guess, or have an emo band name, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it's called the Forsaken Loners, and yeah, so it's me. I'm doing guitar and backup slash lead vocals, I guess. And then it's my friend Hannah, link in the description to her channel. Um, she is doing, I guess, lead vocals and some guitar too. And then there's Braxton, I'll link his channel in the description too. And he's on percussion or drums, I guess. He uses one of those, I forget what they're called, but they're like the box things that you sit on and then you drum like that. I don't know. Forget what they're called, but yeah, he uses one of those. Hannah takes her guitar to school. Braxton takes his box thing, I guess. And then I'll talk about this in a minute, but I don't really bring anything. Because I play on Hannah's guitar if she's not playing on it. So, yeah, and it's been pretty good so far, actually. I think we made a lot of progress. We have a YouTube channel. I'll link that in the description. We're working on our second song. Well, we're working on our first and second songs right now, which are secrets. When the album comes out, I guess we'll use DistroKid or something. I don't know. Talk about that later. For now, we're just focusing on creating some songs to put in our first album. So yeah. So yeah, that's basically it. We take our stuff to school. We practice on our breaks. We get the songs down. We practice just to make sure we got them. Hannah writes the lyrics, and then we all do kind of editing to the lyrics and see what the others like think of it, and we're like, yeah, do this, do that, change this, and I'm like, well, what if we changed the G to a C and then switch to the A and back to the E minor? And like, we're always trying to switch stuff around just to get exactly what everybody wants out of the songs. And yeah, I think I'm having a super good time so far. And where we're going with the band, we're hoping to get, well, we don't really know right now, but what we're focusing on right now is getting 5 to 10 songs just written, and we're trying to basically create our first album. And then we're going to put that on Spotify or SoundCloud or something like that. I have a recording. It's like the Tascam one. It's a little recording piece. We're not going, well, I mean, I guess we could go to a recording studio, but I think the Tascam is going to be a lot kind of easier. But I don't know. Depends what we feel like doing. So yeah, and then that's what we're basically focusing on right now. And I was thinking, since Hannah brings her acoustic to like the practices, I was thinking of getting an acoustic too, just to have like, because I've always sort of wanted like an acoustic that I could just like take to random places, because with an electric, you know, you got to take your pedals, you got to take your amp, your cords, all this stuff. You have to find an outlet, you have to find a good place. But an acoustic, you can just basically grab it and put it in a case, and you're good to go. So it's super convenient. And I was the other day I was trying acoustics at along a McQuaid, and I didn't really find any. They just like, I thought it was a good idea at first, but just the bodies were just massive, and I'm used to an electric, right? So they're like super thin, and my favorite is the Strat, because it's got the it's just super comfortable, because right, you got it on your leg. It's got the perfect cutout, or if you're playing like classical style, it's got like the cutout here for your arm, so it's super comfortable. And then the semi-cut on the other side. So yeah, that's why I like the Strat. And the acoustics were just so like, they were just so boxy and big, and it was so uncomfortable. It felt like it was just this giant body with this short friggin' neck. And when I played Hannah's, it was like perfectly fine. Like, I enjoyed it and stuff. And then I kind of looked up like the differences and stuff. I didn't really realize it, but I figured out that Hannah's guitar was actually a nylon classical guitar instead of an acoustic. I don't know exactly like all the differences, but basically nylon versus steel string. Yeah, I decided to hop on Amazon and see if there were any classicals on there. I found this really good one, that it's an electric acoustic, or an electric classical, whatever. I'm just gonna say acoustic for convenience's sake, for now. But yeah, so it was like an electric one for like $150, and like, I'm not looking for a good expensive one. I kind of like that cheap feeling, because you kind of, I don't know what it is about it, but like, I just get so, I don't know. It's like kind of like you're taking something that's like garbage and you're trying to make it work. Like taking cheap ones and upgrading them and stuff. I just enjoy doing that. So I decided I'd get a cheap one. And yeah, basically, so I'm gonna take that to band practices, and whenever, I don't know, just to school, I guess, whenever for our breaks and stuff when we practice. We're definitely trying to work on that new album. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Go check out all of our stuff in the description. I'll see you guys later.